it's me, Najee, interacting to Season 3, Episode 2 of Charmed. Last episode was the beginning of Season 3, and we have a new character named Cole Turner, who ended up giving us a whammy because he is supernatural. He is either a demon, I'm assuming he's a demon at this point, because we've been used to demons at this point. And he leads someone up there threatening either to just try to finesse into the Charm's life, because he seemed very intrigued with getting to know them, especially Phoebe. But I'm eating it up, not gonna hold you. I'm actually interested to see what he does, because you imagine this man working against murderers, whole time they're demons for the court, or maybe he just was doing this to get rid of people in the court so he can get in there and start establishing and helping other demons thrive. Who knows? But also last episode, one thing went up from last season, which was Piper and Leo. Obviously, last season we've dealt with a lot of foolishness, specifically with Dan. And since Dan is fully out the picture and we're fully in the thriving Leo and Piper train, we end up having a big whammy with me finding out that one day to the people out there in the white lighter industry is actually like a month and some change. So now we have them engaged with. I'm trying to figure out if they're going to probably wait to end the season, maybe mid-season. I don't know, due to how white lighters are, the founders or whatever they are, or more so just breathing on Leo and Piper's neck, I feel like they might get married immediately, if not immediately within a few episodes. But I'll just see. I'm going to contain myself. Anyways, by the time you're seeing this on Monday, there will be an eclipse, I think, from Texas on to the east. So I will be trying to take some pictures because I have my solar eclipse glasses. I think the last time I've ever remembered a solar eclipse was like 2017, and I was in college and I went home. I was like, listen, I'm not staying because I had no glasses, and my house was like 30 minutes away via bus at the time. So anyways, let's dive in. Bridal guy, are we getting ready? Yeah, y'all are doing it on purpose.
She's gonna choose you. She's not. You get to hang out with her a lot more. You've known her longer.
Oh, for bridesmaids?
You could settle something for us.
The timing is amazing.
Sure. Anything to get my mind off weddings. What? Nothing. No, come on. What?
Yep. We're about to ask about it.
Really girl who wants like a fairy tale wedding, but I just thought there would be some things that would be givens. Like fighting with the caterer and agonizing over who wants the final cut on the guest list?
They want an answer, Piper, about us. Either there isn't any us or you guys get a new lighter. We have till tomorrow night to decide.
Tomorrow night?
That's insane. Phoebe, did you find anything in the Book of Shadows about how to hide this? No, nothing. I'm sorry, I'm still on the unspeakable wrath part.
Right.
I mean, is that just the bride and groom, or does it also include bridesmaids?
The dean?
Alright, you should go. The last time you spend here is probably better.
An owl?
Leave that alone. Bad kitty!
He said, excuse me.
Good kitty.
Prue, oh, he's showing up again today. Let me be clear. Anyways, let me be clear.
What you saw happen to me didn't scare you.
If I had $1 for every time an owl turned into a hot guy on our porch, I'd be...
Phoebe, let's calm it down, cutie.
If you're not...
Goddamn. Okay, who's outside? A wolf?
I think it's pretty obvious, don't you, that,
Your cat, or
Look,
my
I only have
cat?
12 hours, and tomorrow at sunrise I am airborne again. I won't. No, I can't. Last another day repeating the same cycle.
Alright, here's what we're gonna...
He definitely already volted. You bolted. You predicted that goodly.
He's gone. That's too bad. Piper, we can't just ignore this.
Oh, yeah, apparently. You're winking. Prue, you're lost?
Oh, the rutabaga. Yes.
Now,
So
Prue.
let's do the divide and conquer thing.
Let's be fucking serious.
Great. These are the rules that we live by now. I'm just not so sure we should be helping Piper break them.
Yes, we, yeah, low key. It's like Piper's been getting more towards the,
I don't
like,
get it. For ancient compilation
relationship
spells,
or
witchcraft, and
saving
rituals
type of
can't help
thing.
us for a
Excel.
long time ago.
Ding ding. Back to your corners.
Hi.
Phoebe. And
Piper.
still on a forensic psychology case.
Oh, well, I can see you're making a lot of progress.
Yeah.
Phoebe.
Here's the info. Our cousin Mimi.
He's switching the bags.
Good old cousin Mimi.
He's switching the bags. This.
Well, I should probably get going with the gas and
I
sips.
think you're trying to bump into them. Look at him.
Cute.
I get cuter.
Woo!
We got
Fuck
it.
out. Get out. First of all, there's no way you can look in that bag. High key. As soon as I get my bag, I'm looking in it. Look at him. Why are you worrying about the ET? He said, look at him being messy. He said, it better not be Phoebe, because I will stop it. He burned the paper?
Fortunately, not all my risks have paid out like they were supposed to. You've heard it too?
Now he dismissed him like he was. Oh!
I'm going to cut out your heart like you cut out mine. Christopher!
Why this low?
In our time apart, you've gone undiscovered.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me, does absence make the heart grow fonder?
Oh.
Do you really think that killing me will ease your pain? All that will do is ensure that the curse lasts forever.
Hey, mister, you done it before? Oh, brother.
Find him and kill him. And if you haven't by sunrise, kill every owl you see!
I found something.
That
On the
fast?
curse?
No.
No.
The wedding.
About the, rutabaga.
Rutabaga?
Yeah. Well, it said that we needed a high priestess, and since we don't have one of those, I just sort of figured why even mention it.
Okay. Good thing they can't see. They only can hear us for right now. Unspeakable
I think you can
wrath.
say those words.
Right.
I was hoping, because what if your rutabaga keeps us from doing our job, keeps us from saving innocent people?
I'm not gonna
I mean, what
lie.
happens then? Yeah, but...
Not yeah. Oh, well, look, an owl feather just flew out. Who gave us that hint? See, I was waiting for her to touch that feather. A wolf. Oh, wait. Okay, is she a werewolf?
Our innocent?
Did they make
And I
him
think
an owl
he's
and her a werewolf?
being attacked by a coyote or a
That's
wolf.
why at night he's human and then more, and maybe at night he's human, at night she's a werewolf, and the day she's human, and the day he's an owl, to keep them apart.
There he is.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Yeah, stop, freeze or move. Okay, yeah, okay, I see what he did. I see what that man did. That man is so bitter right now. They're gonna stay with each other until each other switch. Yeah, okay. And he about to switch. Oh, this editing is kind of even.
You don't. You guys can't do it alone, so you're just gonna have to trust us.
And
Trust
that's
is
the only thing you
fine.
give it her.
Okay, we have to go. Huh?
Then they found her. That's crazy. No way he's stunned like that. Oh my god. She rubbed that tummy meat. She said, girl, yeah, maybe a little sandwich. Maybe a Scooby Doo snack.
We can time out and do the crossword puzzle. And that is beautiful, and you deserve that. But
She just don't know.
I can't say that it's right. You approve it.
Yes, I'm about to say.
I won't go through with it.
Let's see. I feel like Prue would just be they already said they're here for her happiness, but I think at a line, their happiness is at a cost of saving innocent people, which is a fucked up thing.
There's a limit, you know, to how much any person can take. You keep wondering.
Damn, he's showing up. Like, how you find that? You know, GPSing around here?
You can spend the rest of your life with, but when you constantly have magic meddling,
Yep.
I am so sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been through it, you're going through it, and now Brooke. If you want this to end happily ever after, I know I could use a happy ending.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but what can we do, though? Like, do we even have a spell, logically?
That's an awfully small bag for awfully large prey. If you killed the right bird, we'd be looking at a dead human bleeding on my floor right now.
You tried to lie
You're
to him?
foolish. I don't have his, so guess I'll have to take yours.
Yeah. Not them all getting clapped, like, the same way. This is insane. Like, he's scared as fuck. You have been promoted.
Or until I give in.
Wow.
I never thought. Magic was for kids' parties, it wasn't real.
It's for now. Oh, speak that too. Tell
He
us what
doesn't
you
blame
did.
you for anything.
Yep.
And he said
Oh,
how
yeah.
strong you are.
Yeah.
For an answer.
What you being messy for?
Yeah. What you over here being messy for?
I know that voice.
It's definitely grandma.
I should hope so.
No, ma'am.
Yours came through loud and clear, so here I am.
Man, you support this marriage?
But what about you, Phoebe? Do you want to tell me about that nagging concern you have in your gut?
Yeah.
That's no fair. You have afterlife advantage. What if her and Leo get rutabaga
Duh.
and they find out, and then something horrible happens to them? I mean, look what happened to Mom and her
Wait, later.
special friend.
Yes.
But that fact doesn't keep a girl warm on a cold winter's night.
So add a blanket. Grams, I can't believe you're saying
Phoebe, you
this.
say that, but when you get your love. I don't, you know. Once again, she may have been dating to date, but like, Piper and Leo was true love. I'm sorry, but we had to get this win.
Thank you.
Not him at the crib. This is crazy. Our windows are walls. Ooh, the slow mo. Oh wait. Ooh. No, I definitely the bird got hit.
I know that's the right thing for you to say, but you don't know that. All I can do is watch him die.
Leo,
I know, they told me about the bad guys.
Oh.
The vanquishing talk caught their ears, not the other thing.
Okay, the vanquishing. Okay.
Leo's a healer.
Sorry.
How many hours is it then? Who the fuck? Call. Why? Call. Close at the door. They show our receipt to the house.
It was her.
You're lying.
That sounded much better in my head.
Yeah. You trying to get in?
Looks like a bomb went off.
Look at him.
So if you don't mind just waiting here, that would be great.
That man, Cole's trying to see if it's her. I swear he is.
Tell me about it.
Phoebe, everything okay?
See, look at him. Look on the
Leo Cole.
Nice to meet you.
The eye roll. Look at what?
Sorry to, No. I was, just leaving.
White lighters limb off a shimmer?
White lighters always were messy.
Not they. Yeah, right. They were. He is
Report
messy.
this.
Report this. You got a shadow
It's not worth the risk to be together.
in front of him.
If you don't take the risk for love, then what do you take it for?
His face.
You know everything.
Alright, let's pretend that I don't know anything then and explain it to me.
I wasn't questioning you. I was questioning our decision. Well, that I happen to love.
I love them too, Piper.
I know that. Look, you are the last person I want to be fighting with right now.
You know, always worried about the timing, about how he has to live his life, knowing what his true feelings are, but unable to share those with the one person that he has in front.
Chicken reason go out the window when love gets involved.
Oh, so she's so
Wait a
cold.
minute, I thought you said
Got a little fiery.
I got a long distance call with some really good advice.
Yeah, besides
But we
grandma
still haven't
too.
figured it.
I'm sorry, I can't let you die. Please forgive me.
Now what you about to do? What, do CPR on the bird?
Oh my god.
Nice try, Phoebes, but the distraction technique stopped working in 3rd grade.
No, it's not a technique.
It's
an eclipse.
Yeah, as in ASAP. Come on, yeah, let's get to work. Ooh, he just broke that shit off. Like, doesn't that make the bleeding worse?
The curse. If at any time she agrees to be with him, it seals that pledge with a kiss.
She'll be forever bound.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I was hoping you would take me instead.
Like, mind you, your hair, the forehead to hair ratio is nuts. Yeah, she love your ass.
That's okay. It's quite obvious. You know what?
Why did you ask?
I don't care.
Really? You're that
Grow to
desperate?
love.
Well, we do have other choices. We can climb the roof, or see if there's a convenient and unguarded
Climb
side
the roof?
entrance, or we could use the Wonder Twin powers. The
handfaster?
rutabaga. It's gotta be the eclipse. If we can't look up, that must mean that they can't look down. Oh!
Look at the
This is it.
powers
Okay,
that
all we have to
be
do is
sitting
get
as
home
free.
and...
Yeah, oh yeah.
So we either save Brooke...
Piper, go home. Of all people, I understand this, all right? And so would Brooke. I can handle this on my own.
Oh, look. It's the Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts? Oh yeah,
Set
we
your
got some Girl
divots
Scout
down on the
cookies.
table and leave before you get yourselves hurt.
No.
Let her go.
Where the love reside? Maybe this would be the test that the families will be like, okay, well, y'all can get married. Please get that real love before you die. Not his heart burning out because he thought he was gonna get that love of his life. Oh yeah, I can talk about it.
Lack of the High Priestess.
Would you please just let me worry about that?
Okay, but can we actually slide away? Yeah, can we actually slide away?
That would be your cue, maids of honor.
Yeah, exactly. Don't fucking smile, y'all. Y'all get on my nerves. Like y'all, like she wanna do a lot. What?
Grims. Oh, I don't think I can do this.
Oh my! I just got chills. Oh, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted.
Close to the Halliwells with no suspicion.
He's oh my god.
Expected. And we were pleased that you informed us of the witch's nuptials. Phoebe, she's my way in.
Of course, see?
You sent me up to find out how to destroy them. I'd say we're well on our way.
I told you he was sent here. I thought he was the main one, but I guess not. He don't even sound convincing. He don't even sound convincing. Like, you know how sometimes people, like, there will be villains that are literally like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get them. I'm going to kill them. He's not even convincing himself. That face, he was like, damn, they're kind of cool. Okay, so that was my season 3 episode 2 reaction of Charmed, and honestly, at a loss. Like, oh my god, I feel like I just knew things were gonna happen too easily for me. Will I have peace? No. Did I think a wedding was gonna happen? No. I honestly think the wedding is definitely not gonna happen. It wouldn't happen within a few episodes. Not now. It would lose for me to even think that they will be able to finesse it this episode for some reason, especially when the founders are in the way. But due to the founders having a connection with the source of evil, not really a connection, but the way that they were easily able to communicate with the evil guys in the Apocalypse episode of season 2, I was just like, at this point, yeah, they can probably talk to them. And I knew Cole was going to snitch once he got that book. Now I'm fully convinced now that he's definitely going to Phoebe. He definitely knows Phoebe's attracted to him, so he's using her attraction to him to get his way closer to the gang so he can destroy them. So I was at least right on that way. Now, honestly, I'm just going to divide this into two things, which is just going to be Piper and Leo's relationship and the other topic, which is the selfishness parts. I feel like the sisters can tie into that. I'll tie into like Phoebe and Prue, but mainly going to be Piper and Leo. Matter of fact, I'll just talk about the whole thing. Make it quick. I'm going to talk about obviously the couple of this episode, the werewolf and very poetically night and day type of thing. It's crazy though that like every time there's mostly a case relating, like if a sister is going through something at that moment, there's a case or somebody that we need to help and protect and save that initially wraps around that same scenario. Was I shocked that it ended up correlating with Piper situation? No, but I am happy that it helped Phoebe's outcome, because I feel like with Prue, she was in the I support whatever. Prue has lost Andy, which was, I would say, the love of her life. She lost Andy. She knows how it is to lose somebody you love due to magic. She's been struggling for relationships. She's a hopeless romantic, and she wants to see Piper's happy. If she would have probably been in Piper's shoes, she probably would have also did the same thing. So for her, she's like, Piper, I have never seen you this happy with anyone. After last season, particularly a couple months ago with her and Dan, she was fighting the attraction. Her and Leo kept going on and off because of the founders potentially always breaking up or everything happened or he having to go. And they have continued to put the relationship on hold due to people, due to everybody else controlling them. And I understand Piper at a certain point, like, you can only take so much commanding or before you stop caring. And so to have this episode be about two lovers who were broken apart because of somebody trying to control them, it was kind of a parallel to Piper and Leo and the founders. The founders was obviously the guy at the job where they try to control and force somebody to make a decision by a certain time or suffer the consequences. Piper being the girl, she's like, it's my fault, maybe I didn't do this. In the end, she was able to save the girl and they have a happy ever after. But in her doing that, she ended up facing the consequences. Leo and the guy, they're hopelessly in love with their woman, obviously. So they're going to purposely say, like, listen, I don't care. I'll take the blame. I'll do whatever. This is our time. If this is what we're meant to be, we're going to do it. And honestly, I feel like in this case, the families were always going to find, like, a family, I feel like the families had never found out about it without Cole. So technically, it would have worked. They would have got married. It would have been official, and obviously it would have went well. But due to Cole intertwining, and due to them kind of not really paying attention to Cole, because why would they suspect anything about Cole? He's the one that messed it up. So in a sense, their plan would have worked. And I feel like now this whole situation is probably going to cause some doubt in them potentially getting married later on. Because even the grandma was like, which I'm shocked the grandma showed up. I'm actually happy she did show up. Love her hair. She said not to worry, but it is too late, especially when they were basically worrying all day about this area, about this. And so to go from watching this girl basically be forced to basically be forced into dating or getting with or sealing with a kiss her fate, to her sexual harasser and person that basically ruined her life for these 2 months, to this is crazy. But like, I just personally feel like, for me, yes, is it selfish? Yes. What Phoebe said is valid. It is selfish, because like, why the fuck would I want to die because of a potential marriage? Sure. But then I feel like at some point, like I said a couple episodes ago, some of the sisters will not know until they're put in that predicament. And I feel like I said, what was the episode where Piper was thinking about giving up her powers? She was going to come across as more, because she's more one. She's probably the number one between the sisters that would definitely be married and having her kids before the other ones. That's just kind of how I see it. And I'm kind of using the canon of the future from the season 2 to basically work around that. I think she's probably the one that will be settling down first. She already, like, between the both other sisters, they never had like a soulmate in the past, the future. It's always been Piper and Leo in every single universe at this point, every single like future past type of multiverse, if you will. And this is their time. This is their timeline where they actually can really work. And in a sense, it is selfish, because we're supposed to be protecting people. We're supposed to save people. We're supposed to put our lives on the line. We've learned that in the finale. Around the finale where episode 21, where we had to decide. Well, the last 2 episodes were both essentially, agreeing with evil or, letting her die, whatever. So we've had these instances where we had to either basically accept that if one of us died, we have to do it for the greater good, or if it was between saving the world or us or saving our sister, we would do it to save the world. But how much can you give? So with these girls, they've been learning over the 2 years that they have to basically give up everything, distance themselves, lie, not tell people the truth, not let people in, can't confide in anybody but themselves. They can't let people get into their lives, because people will get hurt and die. Andy died. Andy's police worker, Daryl, he got hurt. Like, there's people that they know might betray them. Their whole dad is trash. Their grandma, their mom is dead. Their aunt Gail, she was an op. Like, everybody that they know either they're bad people, they get hurt, or they're at risk just by being in association with them. So they literally they basically are just like, okay, well, we're just here to save people. Like, if their whole it's just fucked up that their whole meaning of getting this power, getting this ability, like accepting this responsibility that they didn't ask for. They didn't ask to be people to protect the innocent. They didn't ask to be people who had to decide if it's their life or anybody else. They didn't ask to have to decide if they want to save somebody else's life or somebody else's relationship or lose theirs in the process. In the long run, it is selfish that she would be worrying about how to sneak a wedding and how to sneak the rules in the sake of this. But they've been following the rules all fucking 2 years. Even before that, they may have, did a couple of things where they kind of altered personal gain, or they done things and they learned their lesson. We did it like 3 times. We've countered things, but they were learning. The fact that they have to accept that they can never have full happiness, they can never have true love, they can never have a full trustful bond with people because they have to give it up in the sake of being a witch, that's crazy. And the fact that, like, yeah, Piper's real. Why can't I not be selfish? Why do I have to put my life on hold? Why do I put my life in shackles? Why do I gotta push somebody that I know I love and who loves me away to please people above who don't help us out. They just sit. They're threatening us every time we go somewhere. They keep snatching Leo. They keep threatening to replace him. They keep listening to us on our discussions. But yet they can't even barely fucking help us when we're against the fucking 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. They can't help us. They can't give us information that we need. They can't provide us anything. We always gotta rely on our magical spells. But you want to dictate who we date because one of them is somebody that's under you? That's crazy. And what's even crazier is that they sat there and waited. These founders waited. They waited for him to get in a tux. They waited for him to appear. They didn't even say, I was so emotional. I don't even know if they said anything about a wedding physically or mentally out their mouth. Physically, mentally. I don't even know if they even said the word wedding yet. I'll find out when I rewatch, when I'm editing. But for them to just snatch soon as they're next to each other, you could have snatched when she was walking down the steps. You could have snatched when she literally got on the floor. You waited because you were demented, and then you basically how they dragged him up there was like it was physical pain, as if it was literal physical pain. There's just no way. They did this shit like, oh, well, you want to not do what we told you to do? How about we show you what it's like to lose somebody that you don't want to follow the rules? And I feel like at this point there could be two things. Either Leo loses his white ladder powers for good. And I feel like at this point he might give that shit up now, even though he wanted them in last season. Or there might be a new white ladder. There's like literally two options. And the thing is, I'm just so baffled that I can't even talk about Phoebe and Cole's chemistry or anything. Because Cole, he just played that shit very well. Cole came here, first of all, I'm not going to hold you. I would have looked at him like he was crazy. Me, when I buy items, yes, I may talk to somebody. I don't really think I talk to people. When I buy stuff, I try to get in and out of the store because of my social anxiety. I cannot sit here and know that there's people behind me that's waiting for me to get out their way, and I'm sitting here like, hey, yeah, what are you studying? I don't think that I have that in me. So for one, they bought these items. This is how unrealistic and unserious the charging ones are sometimes, because there's no way you bought something, you purchased it, picked it up, walked inside the car, and didn't check the bag. Like, I mean, I normally, even when I have I always get paranoid that I double check, make sure I ain't drop nothing, make sure I ain't drop my wallet, my phone, my AirPods, my keys. They just like, okay, we got the books. I understand there shouldn't be a reason why it's switched in the first place. But this man sat here and said, yeah, he set the whole address out there. Instead of saying, hey, I went to your university or something to ask. Which is crazy because, first of all, this is the second time that he showed up to a place that they live or are at 3 times actually. And no one is questioning these convenient run-ins. Listen, Cole is not convincing me. I truly feel like Cole is not fully he's not going to do his job. Cole is already down bad for Phoebe. Even if I wanted to act delusional and say that he's a bad guy and I can't support him, these actions alone prove to me that you couldn't even try. Like, you could have won for any sister. You could have won for Prue. She's the oldest one. She's the more level-headed one. He knows, okay, I'm going to go for the youngest one. The naive one, I guess. But even then, he's falling for that girl. And if he's not falling for her, he's definitely very much intrigued by her. Because everything he does, like, I can low-key tell you, even if he was being nosy and he didn't even really conveniently, probably didn't even want to figure out bullshit about a wedding or secret or elope. He probably wasn't even worried about that. He was also being nosy to see if it was Phoebe. He was looking at her like, who's the lucky girl? Then Leo shows up in the door and he rolls his eyes. He didn't even know he's a white lady at the time. So tell me, what does that mean? Anyway, that's my reaction. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Charmed reactions. Patreon link below for Charmed, Teen Wolf, and Revolutionary Girl YouTube reactions. Twitter will be linked, so you can see when I upload. Till next time, make sure you say peace.